Good Australia and rest of the nation on this planet. My name is Bursha Chahota and I teach blockchain technologies like digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum and another altcoins and investment strategies around them. I don't know, for some reason I'm cutting off. This is my third time I'm getting on live. I don't know what's going on there. Hey Ben, how are you, mate? So I'm just standing outside of my house, just ready to go somewhere. So I thought, you know what, just quickly go live and talk about the stats being shown that 1/3 of the population, world's population, do not have a bank account. It's like a number of reasons. The first reason is that the people live in remote areas, they don't have access to the banking system. Another reason is the people, they're being banned to open up bank account. Could be a credit issue, it could be, you know, they don't have identification, right? Because you open up a bank account, you need identification, like your driving license, your passport, you know, things like that. So and another thing is that if you know WikiLeaks founder Julius Assange, in 2011, PayPal, MasterCard, Visa card, they stopped him to having a payment into his bank account, right? So he can't have, so government actually did it, that he was not allowed to get the payments through the banking system, right? He's still alive, company is still alive. How? Bitcoin. He found out the idea, so he can still survive, but only if he start getting paid, or you know, the donation through Bitcoin. So he started getting a donation through Bitcoin, and as you everybody knows now, that he's still alive and still running his foundation. So the question is, why I'm talking about this. If you watched my video yesterday, I posted that in Australia, in Victoria, I think Bursha primary school, they have a stem cell, which is like a technology center in there. So they have a stem cell of blockchain and Bitcoin. They teaching like, you know, the prep to grade 6, blockchain and Bitcoin and another cryptocurrency. The question is why, right? That's the question, is why. Hey Lali, how are you, man? Nice to see you here. The reason is that another reason they have school there, that area is a low socio-economical area. The people are poor in that area, right? So they studied that. Like, you know, there's a company called Global Blockchain in Melbourne. They partner with this special, I think it's called blockchain programs for schools, and they help them to bring that for last 5 years. It took them last 5 years to set up this program. So what I was talking about before, that you know, because it's a, you know, low socioeconomic area, why they did it, because if the kids learn about a blockchain, Bitcoin and another cryptocurrencies, they can move faster into the world economy than the traditional way. Okay, so I find out another thing. I find out that they actually developed a coin called Bursha coin, right? So where they can share data around the globe from different schools, but it's a skill, right? If you haven't watched that video, please go and watch, because I actually did a 20 minutes detailed information session on that, and explained that how that school is working around that area. So why we have to learn this technology? Think about it. I always compare with the internet, right? So it's like pretty much a pre-1992. Blockchain is like a pre-1992. When internet started, everybody has the traditional way of thinking that I don't want to go on website, like, you know, I don't want to go on internet, or bank registers, financial institute registered, accounts, like the, you know, the top financial system, they registered. Eventually everybody got on to the internet, and think about it, from 1992 it's to 2017. Right now I'm talking to you live right now. That's the power of internet. I'm delivering my message through this internet, right, to the whole world, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs too, right? So that's the innovation. If anybody resisted innovation, they got destroyed. Even I was listening to Jeff Bezos last night. He was saying that innovation is not disruption. It's only become disrupted when people actually adopt innovation, which makes sense, right? It's like a simple example of internet. And the social media, right? Anybody who has the business, or they're selling their product or services on the internet, if they are doing it in a traditional way, they are far behind, right? Any business is growing faster, 100 times faster, if they are on social media, or they are on the cutting edge technologies like Instagram, or Twitter, YouTube, right? Especially the Facebook Lives are the best way to deliver your message to the people, right? So coming back to the question that is that possible everybody has a bank account, not a traditional bank account, but the bank account on blockchain, right? It will be an internet bank account, right? Where you don't need to show your identity, where you do not show your privacies, who you are. Bitcoin network doesn't care who you are, right? It doesn't care whether you are a billionaire or you live below the poverty line. It just doesn't care. And same thing, if you want to send Bitcoin to let's say to me or to somebody else, Bitcoin doesn't care whether you are a thug or you are a normal person or you are a gangster. Bitcoin doesn't care, right? I'm not saying is that you gotta use this for illegal means. What I'm saying is there's no judgment in the system, right? So you going out of the centralized system to decentralized system, right? That's what the blockchain and Bitcoin is providing to the society. And then a lot of people is getting to the point where just wondering what blockchain is, what Bitcoin is, right? What they're doing, right? Because people are so sick and tired of the centralized system where the manipulation, monetization happens. By the way, there's a substitute of YouTube coming. It's called DTube, which is with the Steemit. There's a platform, social platform, which is on blockchain. It's called Steemit, and then DTube is linked to the stuff. You can do exactly what you can do on YouTube. You can do on DTube. It's called DTube. So what is a DTube? DTube is a completely decentralized, where you cannot monetize your videos. You cannot pay somebody to get onto in front of the people. So you get like if you have a great content, people just start watching you on the basis of having great content, right? I'm just going to sidetrack a little bit, but it's a lot of disruption or innovation happening around blockchain and a Bitcoin network and Ethereum network, right? A lot of people associate Bitcoin with the money. Let me repeat that. Bitcoin is a network like an internet where you can build multiple applications for different reasons, okay? So what happens is when you give somebody a platform, what you get in rewards, you get something in reward, which is money. It's like if you providing skills and knowledge to the other people, what you get rewarding, you get rewarded with money. That's what a Bitcoin get. Bitcoin get rewarded with money. More applications, more users, they're getting onto the Bitcoin network. That's why the price is going higher and higher every single day. So if you look at back in January 2017, Bitcoin Bitcoin price was $600 USD. Oh, sorry, 550 or 600 USD or 700 USD, or even December. And right now, if you go back and look, it's like a 4,500 USD. In Australian, it's not nearly 6 grand, right? The question is why the price is going higher in value. There's a multiple reason for that. One of the reason is Bitcoin is limited. It's only 21 million. And you cannot go and switch like the traditional fiat money where you can switch the button and you can print it. This is self-regulatory system where the Bitcoin actually get mined within the system. Nobody can physically do it. The system has generated. If you haven't watched my Bitcoin mining video, go and watch one of my live where I explained that how Bitcoin mining work under the hood. There's another reason is that Bitcoin is a network. You can build multiple applications on top of that for different reasons, right? Decentralized, completely decentralized. There's no third party in it, okay? And then the number of users. I think the University of Calgary, they did a research where they find out every single day 3 to 6 million people use Bitcoin. Okay, 3 to 6 million. It could be more. That's their research, right? So it's going huge, right? The question is that a lot of people just getting into because the value. That's just a one factor, the value of the Bitcoin. Once you understand the concept of blockchain, which is the underneath technology where the Bitcoin is actually being built, the platform is being built on top of that, right? Once you grasp that fundamental concept of blockchain and Bitcoin, then you can understand the power of these blockchain technology, that how far we striking, or how far are we going ahead. If you think that government is not doing anything, you are fooling yourself. If you think the banks are not doing anything about blockchain technology, you're fooling yourself. If you're thinking the healthcare system is not doing anything about blockchain, you're fooling yourself. Right? If you and I gave you the practical example of education, where Warana Public School in Victoria, they implemented a STEM cell around blockchain, where they start teaching their students blockchain and Bitcoin and another cryptocurrencies. Okay, and also they're going to grade 4 students. They get together and they're telling the teacher that we want to develop a ICO. That's, oh sorry, by mistake I pressed that. That's insane. They wanted to build ICO, which is initial coin offering. If you haven't watched my live on initial coin offering, go and watch. I did it 2-3 times regarding ICOs, where you can actually raise money for your idea to bring to convert into reality. Let me give you another example. If you don't have a bank account, let's say you are a local artist and you're living in a remote area where all you got is internet connection and your smartphone. That's all you got. And you are a good hip-hop artist, let's say, or you are the community I belong to, Punjabi, right? So let's say you're a Punjabi singer or hip-hop artist, right? Any traditional artist. And then you sing a song, or you create a song and then did it on whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook Live, or you did it on WhatsApp, okay? So what will happen is, if the people like the way you sing or the content of your song, and they love to the point where they want to help you out to get to the bigger platform, okay? So what they can use the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin to to fund you to get to the level where you don't need a bank account. All you need is certain type of code or application, called as application, where the person from another country will send you directly the money within 30 seconds, and you get funded straight away. How good is that? So what it means is doing a business is much easier, right? Any sort of business. If you got an idea, if you got some sort of skill which solving a bigger or massive problem in the society, people love that, right? Think about it. WikiLeaks, he's Julian Assange, he bringing the truth to the world. That's why the people out there, he's a revolutionary. He's going against the grain. He's going against the government. People want to help him, and he got funded with Bitcoin. How good is that? This is just amazing things, right? So if you got a business and if you got an idea and you want to implement it, you don't have access to the banking system, right? And you don't have the access to the funding system, you don't have the access to the credit from the bank, you got an opportunity. Get onto blockchain, learn it, or the people who already know about it, get and talk to them and ask them, how can I raise money? I wanted to solve this major problem. It could be health related, it could be money related, it could be fitness related, it could be food related, it could be anything. If you got an idea, you can implement it straight away without getting into the banking system if you don't have enough credit to get into it, right? Or I did a video on ICO versus Shark Tanks, where you give up your slice of your pie to the sharks to get funded. But if you understand the blockchain, if you understand the Bitcoin technology, you don't need to do it, right? You can raise money and you can help yourself and you can help the other people who actually funded you. It's a great concept, guys. Get onto it. If you don't have access to the banking system for a number of reasons, right? It could be it's pretty sunshine out here. It could be different reasons that they banned you to access to the banking system. Talk to me about it. I can, as long as you have a smartphone and internet connection, I can help you to get on to get funded. That if you got an idea, if you got there's a problem in the society and that you got a solution for it, you can get funded for that. That's how good is that. If you got a skill that can help the other people go to the next level, get onto blockchain, understand it, and that will help you to get funded and pursue your dream. Alright guys, I did a quite enough rant. Okay, so what I'm gonna say you, I teach blockchain technology, guys, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And if you're watching me or if you're following me, my YouTube channel, which is Bisc2 channel, and if you follow me on Facebook, go and check it out, my lives, and the person they don't have the money to invest into themselves, they can go and watch my videos. They can have tons of value out of it. How to get started in blockchain and Bitcoin. If you are an investor or if you are a beginner, you wanted to create a business around cryptocurrencies, or you wanted to implement the Bitcoin payment process into your business, come and talk to me. I'll help you out with that. If you're a business, let's say you don't want to buy Bitcoin, but you want to accumulate business, like a lot of think about it, Amazon, they're doing it. As I said, they're using cutting edge technology. You can buy anything you want from Amazon in Bitcoin. Think about it, why they're doing it. That's the question, why they're doing it. Because this is the future, and this is, I wouldn't say future, it's the present of it, like going to the next level. And if you're a business and you're selling product or services, you want to integrate Bitcoin, Ethereum processor where you can get paid in Bitcoin or Ethereum, come and talk to me. If you're not sure where to start it, how to get started with the Bitcoin and blockchain technologies and other altcoins, and if you are an investor, whether you're starting or you're thinking about it, comment below or send me a personal message and we'll have a little chat, and I'll see where you are right now, and then we collaborate from there. If I can take you to the next level, if I can solve your problem to get into the crypto space or Bitcoin space, I'm more than happy to help you out, guys. All right, guys, if you like this video, or if you got a friend who wanted to learn about cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin, tag them into the video, and yeah, feel free to talk to Bursha, guys. This is my passion. I think this is revolution. This is what I think, that it's a revolution. This is a 21st century revolution, which is going. It's like going to the moon, guys. It's like a Elon Musk who's building SpaceX, taking people to the space and bringing them back. And Jeff Bezos, who's kicking everybody in the butt in terms of businesses. No, he's using the cutting edge technology take his business to the next level. That's what he's doing. And if you want to integrate any of the cryptocurrency into your business, right? You don't want to buy it, but you want to accumulate Bitcoin. I was listening to actually Grant Cardone. If you don't know who's Grant Cardone, he's a sales giant. He's a serial entrepreneur from US, and he was saying he was a guy. His name is Jared Cardone, and he's a host of a Young Hustler. They had a TV show called Young Hustlers. And Jared said to Grant, he said, Grant, like somebody want to pay us in Bitcoin, well, I don't think we should take it. Grant said, anybody wanted to pay in any currency, just take it, right? And we sell it off. So think about it. And he don't accumulate Bitcoin, but he accumulate through his business, right? If you are a business, let's say you are a retail business, right? And I'll tell you guys, in Sydney, there's a pub. I think the place called Barking. I'm not quite sure the place. It's on Channel 9. They did a report. You can go and buy a beer in Bitcoin. Okay, so it's quite simple a process where you can integrate. It's just it's a new system. You need to just have your head around it. That's all you got to do. Rather than go and buy it, if you're already providing services or products, you can just integrate a Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin into within your business, like a plug-in, and then people can come in and then they can buy in Bitcoin or Litecoin or in Dash, like a different altcoins from your business, right? So guys, blockchain is for everyone, right? Especially the people that if there is a never-ending wealth distribution on this planet. This is the first time in the history ever happened that common man can so easily, or with the knowledge, they can so easily get into the system, and they have their idea, they can spread to the whole world. Cryptocurrency has opened the doors for everyone, not just for a single person, for everyone. It's a matter of understanding. Once you have an understanding of fundamental education about blockchain and Bitcoin, you can go to the next level. As I said, if you've got a friend or yourself need help in terms of integrating the Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency into your business, or you wanted to invest into it, or you are just a beginner, come to this man, Bursha Chahota, and I will take you to the next level, guys. Alright guys, I'll probably come back tomorrow and talk to you guys again with more information. You guys have a great day, and thank you Minder, Brenton, Manpreet, Lolly, Ben who comes on board. Guys, if you need help, do not hesitate. Bursha Chahota. Remember the name, Bursha Chahota. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.